Hello my brothers and sisters in nerdiness, welcome back to the Spider's Web, and in this video we're going to do some more painting, and we are starting painting some of the minis from Necromunda Ash Wastes, and we're starting off with this biker gang, the name of which I cannot for the life of me remember. Is it Orlocks? I don't know. Oh dear. Really should have done some research on before I started this one. I haven't got all the stuff with me anymore. They were passed back to Andy, who owns the box. And anyway, as you may or may not be able to see, we have primed these and we have given a blast from below in like a purple colour, and then we've gone from the top in white. And what we're going to do is we're going to paint these. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 chaps like this on their own, and then you've got 2 of these vehicles that we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing the vehicles in a later video. We're going to start off with doing the chaps now. We also have this that I've recently found, which I think is part of Ash Wastes, and not just that, but we have this tentacle thing as well that's coming out of manhole cover or whatever it may be, ventilation shaft, who knows. So as I said, we're going to start off with this chap, and first off, as always with my videos, we're going to be doing skin tone. I'm going to do the same skin tone for all of these, and it's Jasper skin. This is the base colour we're going to be using. Put some of this Jasper skin on our palette and place it there out of the way, and then I'm coming with the brush and all over the skin. Gets covered with this paint. There we go. Now, it seems to be quite watery, even though I have given it a good shake. I don't know exactly what's going on with it. But, weird. There we go. We have to come back and do another coat of this. Who knows? But as I said, we're just going to go along, and each of these chaps are going to get a coating of this. I'll show you with the first one, and then I'll whisk through the rest. Like I said, there's 10 altogether, and let's be fair, I'm painting them all near enough exactly the same way. A few different colour variations here and there, and when we do have something like that, I will show you what I'm doing different. But there we go. So I want this to be quite a flat coverage, because we're building off this with highlights, and if we don't get the flat coverage now, we're not going to get decent highlights from it. There we go. I may clean the pallet off actually and give this another shake. In fact, get into the tub and give it a good stirring rather than a shake. I think on the pigments down at the bottom of the pot and it's not agitated well enough. I think I will do that. Okay, let's try this. And we'll go on to the next chat. Just to make sure it's working, and put it on camera. It's still the jasper skin. That's much better. If you get some issues like that, the best thing you can do, take the top off, get a toothpick or something and give it a good mix. Make sure it's all mixed up. Not a toothpick, then the handle of a very narrow brush is often quite good to use as well. And I'm not being pedantic, and when putting this paint, I've not painted anything around it yet, so I don't need to worry too much. But yeah, this does seem as though it's going on a little better. Is there any other flesh apart from the face with this fella? Doesn't look like it. There we go. Right, let's go back to the first fella again. I think that's about it. Okay, so there's this fella we've just painted. I'll put him there. And there's this fella. This fella. This fella. I'm not going in any order. You might have seen, might go back to the original or the first one we did. But I just want to show you all of them. There we go. Hoping I've caught on the flash area anyway. There we go. This fella. This is the one we started with, isn't it? I think so. But let's carry on with this one. Okay, so that is the first part. Now let's get on to the clothing. Give this paint a good shake, and we're going into matte black. There we go. Where's my brush? There it is. And dry it off. And going to matte black, what we need to do, what we are going to do rather, is we'll go over the gun in this colour and all the metal parts, and do this colour as well. Now I have had a little bit of an issue with this particular piece, as the gun broke off and one of the arms broke off. Not what you'd call too chuffed about that, but still, not to worry. Put it back on again, so hopefully it sticks. Trying to work out what parts of it, if it's actually him that's metal or he's just got metal parts on his clothing. But either way, we're going to paint what there is. Anything that is metal, we'll paint it. And anything that isn't metal, if we catch it, we'll paint over it later. And if it's not metal and I've already painted it, then I'll wipe it off. Now, I'm trying to work out what parts of these are flesh and what aren't. Oops. But never mind, we'll find it. We'll work through it. Whatever I think is metal, I'm going to paint metal. Whatever I think is flesh, I'll paint flesh. Whatever I think is cloth, I'll paint cloth. I'm not faffing about with any of it. I'll try and do as good as a job I can. And if some things aren't quite right, then, oh well, never mind. Let's face it, it's blooming a war game. It doesn't have to be perfect. And paint it as you see it. That's the best way to approach this. Don't be trying to get everything perfect. If you just want it as looking good on the tabletop when you're playing the game, and that's all you need to get it as. There is no need to look for perfection if you're just trying to make it look nice for the tabletop. A very basic paint scheme works. Very basic painting techniques work. You don't have to go in for all this layering and washing and glazing and everything else. But just do your best and try and do as good a job as you can do with it. Whether it is on your basic colour scheme or whether it's a bit more involved. You know, You may not be the best painter in the world, but as long as you've got it covered, as long as you enjoy the process, that's all that matters. There's no need to stress out over anything like this, because it's all just having fun. Use it as a way to relax. I'm going to paint this boot black. Sorry, I had some hers stuck to these. I don't see some of them there. Can't find my tweezers or anything to take them off. I'll have to try and get some more. I did have some. I think I just pinched them for something. Ah well, I keep pinching emery boards, so first for. So paint his boots. Paint all the metallic areas. And now we have some metallic areas here. Oh yeah, I think this may just be like a harness or something for to help him carry the gun, because it does look a bit big and beastly rather. So that might be what this is. There we go. I think that's it. Okay, so that's him done for the time being. And I believe we'll come back again once I've got all the metallic areas painted on these fellas. So see you then.